Hello everyone, today we're showing you some games. This one is, well, not really an interesting game, but it's Aromatisse Toad versus Night March. And, well, it's the first one I want to upload because it's quite a funny one actually. You'll see why soon. So they're just setting up. So, yeah, if you could do that a bit faster, old me. Okay, so I start Darkrai. The Aromatisse Toad deck, the whole strategy of it, basically, you get free retreat with Toad. You max potion, and with Darkrai, you max potion to heal all of the damage off. You Quaking Punch with Toad. You put them to sleep with Malamar, and then you finish with Mewtwo or Malamar. Okay, so here Adam is going first, and he's started a Mr. Mime. I guess it's going to be pretty helpful against the Darkrai if I ever get going with Darkrai. So he's got a compressor in hand. We'll probably see him use that, put in a few Lampants. Yeah, he's, don't know why he doesn't just do it. He's probably talking about how bad his luck is. Yeah, so no, he's put in 3 Lampants. If he gets a Night Marcher, that's already 60 damage, unless the Night Marcher is Psychic type, and that's 40 against the Darkrai, but he can't attack, so Jake there still has another turn. And just wait for some shuffling. We'll probably speed these up in the future because shuffling is so dull. But yeah, so okay, puts compressor there. Yeah, we do a little thing. We just put the Night Marchers to the side and put a dice. I'm not sure if you can see the dice that well, but yeah, see there, Jake put in a different color dice to try and make it a bit clearer for the camera. It's still not very clear, but it's fine. Puts the Joltik down with a Muscle Band. Attaches the energy to Mr. Mime. Of course, he doesn't need to retreat this turn. In fact, he maybe wants to keep the Mr. Mime active in case I get an attack. So he then can retreat it into the Joltik and go for a Night March. So see his hand there's a bunch of Mews. I'm not sure if he's going to put them down, but that's not really what he wants. He actually wants just more Night Marchers. Can't quite see, but I think he got an Ultra Ball off that. So he might go for an Ultra Ball for a Shaman. You know, build up a bit more of a hand. Put some Night Marchers in the discard pile if he gets another compressor. These games are actually pre-recorded and I'm talking over them, but for the life of me I will not remember everything that's happened. So if I say something wrong before it's happened as a prediction, well, that's just too bad. The general strategy of Night March is quite straightforward. You just sort of go really, you know, you don't have to overextend, but you go quite all in just to get heavy damage quickly. And then, in all honesty, you just hope to draw good off a late game end. He played a Trainer's Mail there, didn't get anything, and he seems to just be passing the turn. He's not actually overextending here because he doesn't really need to do anything. Okay, so Jake's put Rainbow Energy down on the Darkrai, putting down the damage. Can't really make out what his hand is. I think he's got Colress. Chorusing for 2, obviously not that good. Wow, looks like he's not really sure what to do. I think he's just going to pass. Yeah, I'm Jake, and I remember. So I think he's just going to pass here, or do like one thing then pass. Maybe he has Lysander as well. It's kind of pointless to use that. Changing the damage counter there to one that actually says 1 on it. Yep, and it's just a pass. Now, if Adam goes completely crazy, yeah, there's me showing the. Okay, I couldn't quite make that out quick enough, but yeah, that hand was dead. Yeah, Adam has to go, you know, off like a rocket here to get a 1-hit KO, but if he does, he just wins the game. So I think it's fine to do that because even if he doesn't, I clearly had nothing, and I don't think a single top deck just gets me straight out of that. Sets up for 5 here, so yeah, as I said, he's going quite mad. He's put down the Dimension Valley, I assume just for the setup, because he doesn't need it if he's attacking with Joltik. He's also got a Muscle Band on the Joltik, which is actually quite important, meaning he only needs 9 Marchers, and out of 12, yeah, 9 Night Marchers shouldn't be too hard to get, with 1 on the field. You know, if he's prized more than 2, obviously he can't, but if he's prized only 2, he should be fine. And our Night March build actually runs a Revive, and I find that pretty useful. just for getting back a Night Marcher. We've had long debates about the revive, but I think on balance, it's just too strong card to pass up in that deck. It's also quite a good surprise card, say versus a Mega, if you have to just go completely crazy, get your hand down to, get your deck almost down to nothing. No Night Marchers left. They're like, okay, my win is killing the Night Marcher. The one Night Marcher on the field, you go, all right, kill my Night Marcher, revive another Night Marcher, Mew KO. So there's always something to it. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I think that was a switch, or was it just a retreat? Just showing the Juniper. So he's going to put the Night Marcher down there. Can't actually see the number of Night Marchers right now, but I believe it's going up to like 6 or 7. Let me see if I full screen it, that changes nothing for me, so that's helpful. Yeah, so I'm not actually sure of the exact number here, but it's on a single dice, so it's probably 6. Okay, and Trainer's Mails goes for another Ultra Ball, potentially getting him some more Night Marchers in the discard. There's one. Under Lysander. Of course, he won't need Lysander maybe at all this game. Okay, any Ultra Balls for another. There I was, sneakily looking at the top card. I don't think it was going to give me anything. Okay, so now it's gone into 2 dice, so it's probably... Oh, wow. Okay, so... yeah, that's game. I got something actually wrong there. He only needed 8 Night Marchers. I think I might have said 10. I must have been thinking about Megas. But with the Muscle Band, he only needs 8. Yeah, so actually he only needed 8 Night Marchers with the Muscle Band, and obviously he got that at the end. And yeah, well, a turn 2 donk with me not having anything. I could have maybe played the Chorus, but the idea there is he'd overextend a lot for the KO, and if he missed it, the Chorus would be then more important or more usable because he'd have maybe even a full bench. But of course, he got the KO, and that was the end of that story. So yeah, nice little game. Just showing you, power of Night March, being able to donk if there's only one Pokemon. And we'll see you again another time.